Right now, starting with the winter storm slamming New England, the snow starting to fall all across Massachusetts just hours ago. That fast-moving storm expected to make for a messy commute tomorrow morning. Boston not getting hit the hardest by the storm, but still, snow is coming down pretty hard and all night. This was the scene on Com Ave earlier. When all is said and done, Boston will end up seeing at least a few inches of snow. Good evening. You're watching NBC Boston Weekend Tonight. I'm Darren Botello. Winter storm warnings are all in place through the morning. And even after the storm moves out, we have the freezing air moving in. From central Massachusetts to Boston, we have you covered with team coverage, starting with First Alert Chief Meteorologist Pete Bouchard. And Pete, what are we looking at right now?
Darren, some heavy snow out there at times. Yeah, that's around Boston. That goes to the North Shore and the South Shore especially. You could see it back to Worcester starting, at least greater Worcester, starting to edge out. But everywhere you see that's dark shading in blue, that's our intense snow. This is where we're seeing those snowfall rates of 1 inch per hour. It's just not going to last forever, right? It's just a few more hours of this at best. We finally switched it over on the South Shore where we sat in the rain for a little while, and maybe even a little switch over in Cape Cod, too, before it's all done. But you can see the back edge coming through Springfield, heading towards the Quabbin, coming into Connecticut. This is the tail end of the storm, and the most intense part will be moving away. However, I still think we're going to have light snow for the remainder of the night and into the morning. This is the big drop-off from the heavy stuff right to the lighter stuff between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. And that may dawdle for a little while. We have a coastal front working in. Arctic air. You can trigger snow showers through 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and the amounts will be negligible. So we're seeing generally between 1 and 3 to 6 inches of snow. But where we have fluffier snow and the temperatures are colder, Fitchburg and Leominster already. Leominster at about 5 inches. So we'll get into the 6 to 10 out here. And then Nashua, Haverhill, Lawrence, Boston in the 3 to 6, but on the low end of that range. And then 1 to 3, really west of Route 24 and a coating to 1 inch possibly on Cape Cod. More on this, the bitter air to come too. Stay with us.
Pete, thank you. Well, tonight we're tracking conditions on the roadways. We're in Framingham right now. This is Thunder Truck, and we're all over the area since the snow started falling several hours ago. Again, here's a live look on the roadways in Framingham. This is a close look at the roadways. Here's a live look from the tire cam underneath the truck. And of course, for the latest on what to expect on the roadways in the coming hours, let's go to First Alert meteorologist Sydney Welch. And Sydney, what are we looking at as far as road conditions?
Well, as far as road conditions go, tomorrow morning we're going to see those temperatures dropping quickly and refreeze happening. So if the roads aren't completely cleaned off and salted, that will cause some issues out there. So current visibility, a mile or less across the board. That's what we're seeing right now. But as we head through our next few hours, by the time that 3, 4 o'clock in the morning rolls around, still some patchy fog is going to be out and about, or still some of that snow blowing around will still be around, but we'll see visibility improving dramatically by around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then that sun comes up. Those temperatures, though, 16 degrees in Boston, 16 for Natick tomorrow morning. All in all, this is going to freeze anything residual up onto those untreated roads. We'll talk more about snow totals and when this is all winding down coming up.
Sid, thank you. Well, the snow has been falling for hours, like we've been saying, in central Massachusetts. Our Michael Rosenfield joins us live from Leominster with the latest there. And earlier today at 6 o'clock, a lot of snow falling. It looks like it's still going.
Hey, Darren, it started snowing here in Leominster around 4 o'clock this afternoon, and it's been very steady ever since. It is beautiful out here. The lights are on. We've got a lot of fresh snowfall coming down, and this is what it looks like down here on the ground. This is the sidewalk right near Town Common. We've got about 4 or 5 inches so far, and it is continuing to grow. And this is what it looks like out on the streets. Again, here near the Town Common, you can see the snow is accumulating out there. It's the biggest storm of the season so far in parts of Massachusetts.
I hate snow. I hate the cold. I hate everything about it.
The snow coming down hard in Leominster. It's been a while since we've navigated slippery roads.
It's kind of fun. I like the adrenaline rush that comes with the snow and all that.
Lucas D'Olivero was among the many loading up on a sand salt mix at the Leominster DPW yard. It's free and will be put to good use, and drew a crowd.
I have my own property, my own little house, and just got to make sure that driveways get that salt.
All local residents can take up to 1 5-gallon bucket.
It's enough for one storm. No. I got a couple that live in my in-law unit, so make sure they're safe. One of them's, disabled.
The city started pre-treating the main roads around 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. When the snow began to build up, city and private crews headed to the streets about 100 plows in all.
Go home, enjoy the weather from at home, stay off the roads and stay out of our ways if possible.
That's the best bet?
Best bet.
AAA also encouraging people to stay home as much as possible, but if you do have to go out, remember the basics.
A lot of the crashes that we see are when people are just driving as if the conditions are fine. You need a lot more room to stop when there's snow on the road.
Once the snow clears, it'll be the deep freeze that settles in as we count down the days to warmer weather ahead.
So I'm excited to have a nice storm. Then a couple of months from now, it's going to be nice and shiny and sunshine, nice warm weather.
As in many other communities right now, there is a parking ban in effect here in Leominster this evening. Pretty much means no parking on most streets across the city to make it easier for the plows to get through. Live in Leominster tonight, Michael Rosenfield, NBC 10 Boston.
Michael, thank you. Let's get to our Kirsten Glavin now. She's in Boston picking up our team coverage. And Kirsten, just like Leominster, it looks like we're getting a lot of snow there in Boston. So, how long has it been going for and how many inches are you seeing?
Yeah, Darren, I was nervous at first. Boston did see a lot of rain this evening, but it switched over to snow at around 8 o'clock this evening. And take a look at it. It is beautiful out here. This is a live look now at the Frog Pond. And you can see over there, people have been making snowballs, preparing for a snow fight. This is quite the evening to be in the city. In the seaport, shovels scraping and snowballs flying. A couple inches blanketing Boston Sunday night, and for some, it's for the first time ever.
We did have a forecast that it's going to snow, but didn't expect that it's going to happen so soon. And I'm going to experience this on the first day ever.
Despite the cold, ice cream in the winter storm surprisingly still on the menu.
We said we had to get ice cream at least once, and it's our last night. And of course, this is the weather for it, but it's worth it for the Ben & Jerry's.
What'd you guys get?
Half-baked is obviously the best choice. 100% go half-baked.
Snowplows clearing the streets. At the Boston Common.
We're looking out the window. We're waiting for the snow. And just come up an idea to make a snowman.
A snowman made with a lot of laughs and a lot of love from this group. What are we going to name it?
What's it going to be named?
Ronald.
Ronald? Yep.
Ronald the Snowman. Winter weather prompting some to find creative ways to keep warm.
We are going dancing for a bit, but afterwards we're heading back and we're going to our hotel and we're going to stay inside and stay warm.
With all wondering how much the city of Boston will get.
We go and sit with our friends for a minute, come out, and now it's snowing. And now I'm kind of worried to see what it's going to be like in a few hours.
Out here live, we just made some friends who are having an impromptu snowball fight. Oh my gosh, really going at it, guys, really going at it. We are expecting about 4 to 8 inches here in Boston, so it remains to be seen. It is still snowing, much more to come, a lot of enjoyment, a lot of fun to be outside this evening. It's the latest live here in Boston. I'm Kirsten Glavin, NBC 10 Boston.
Ronald the Snowman. Thank you, Kirsten. All right, stick with us for continuing coverage of this fast-moving storm. Just scan the QR code right there on your screen to download our app, and we're back in 60 seconds.